Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go.
Welcome back, guys, and here we are, the Sutton United Let's Go to the Top challenge. As you can see here, things are going quite well, as you see us sitting at the top of the league, 35 points from 13 games. You last saw us draw against Harrogate. Let's see how we've been getting on since then. So we see here we had the 2-2 draw with Harrogate. We then beat Mansfield 3-1, beat Stevenage 1-0, beat Swindon 3-0, beat Hartlepool 2-1, lost on penalties in the Pizza Cup, but we don't really care about that. Absolutely destroyed Salford 4-0. Gary Neville is in tears. And we've just beaten Gillingham 3-1 and Tranmere 4-2. So as you saw, that leaves us top of the league. We're a bit invincible this season. We haven't lost a game so far. Played 13, won 11, drawn 2, lost 0. If we can see here, we scored 39 goals, only conceded the 9. Got a goal difference of 22. So we're going to today's game unbeaten. Can we keep that run going? Got a very difficult away game to Wimbledon. Let's get to the teams. So here's the team to face Wimbledon. We've got Ward in goal, Furlong, John, Goodliff, Barden in at right back for the unfit Masterson, Smith in for the suspended Eastmond, Holm completing the midfield, Knight, Haygarth and Boldvine behind the striker that is now Leighton Stewart, who's come in and scored a few goals for us. Right, before we start the game, again, let's get the cringy stuff out of the way. If you could do me the honour of giving me a like, and if you like this content and want to see more and more, please subscribe. Again, I'm going to be aiming to release daily videos, and not just of this Sutton save. I'm going to be doing a few more tips and tricks videos soon. If you want to see more of those, just look at my previous videos. We've got transfer tips and tricks, and we've got one for like getting cheap players for when you're in the higher league as well. Also, just like to have a quick shout out to Loki Doki. Put a tweet out today for all us new boys to basically put our channels on his thread. So it's really nice of him. So good man. Right, let's get to the action. So one that I found really works well to get your players motivated. If you point your finger and you do this bottom one here, the media giving you credit, go and put on word display. Now I've said that, watch no one react. There we go. Pretty decent reaction. Right, let's get to the game. So we see the lineups here. Wimbledon playing that formation that I love to see because no one ever really beats me the way I play playing it. Again, cue the 5-0 defeat. Here we are playing our usual formation. Right, let's get into the game. So we're underway. Away at Wimbledon. Early stage of the match now, no highlights so far. And when it gets to 10 minutes, we always chuck in encourage. Because why not? Tried and tested tradition. 20 minutes in now, no highlights so far. No shots or anything from us at all, but we've had a lot of possession. There we go, there's the first shot. 30 minutes in, and we finally get our first highlight. And Ward with a free kick, so can we build up a nice attack from the back? Goes out to the fullback Barden. Gives it to Smith, who's back to Barden. Ball over the top, can Leighton Stewart run through, controls it. Finish, and a good save by Sanayev. I'm going to guess that's his name. If not, that's how I'm saying it anyway. Right, Holm's going to swing in this corner hopefully and connect with one of the big lads' heads. And it's cleared. We win it back though. Boldvine with it, gives it back to Holm. What can he do with it? Puts a ball across and it's cut out. And we get another corner. Holm now gets the corner in. I almost called them MK Dons. God, sacrilege. I don't know where that came from. So we're 40 minutes in. We'll give him another quick encourage before half time. Is the half going to peter out? Not very much going on so far. Trust me to pick one of the most boring games that we've had for the live com. Let's point a finger at these guys and say we're not happy. Let's try and fire them up. Right, so the second half's underway. Can we have a few more highlights, please? If not, we might have to put a second game in this episode just to give you guys something to actually watch. We get to the 60-minute mark with no highlights yet again. I was just about to pause and do a sub or something, but it appears we've got an attack. Or a counter-attack for them. Let's have a look. So Furlong now gives it to Boldvine. Gets instantly mugged. And yes, it looks like it's going to be a counter-attack. Fantastic. Young Combs breaks forward. Long-range effort. Puts it wide. Going to have to give it another little encourage. If things stay as they are up to the 70th minute mark, we're going to have to make some changes. Wimbledon win it back. Play the ball forward. Holm cuts it out though, gives it to Boldvine. What can he do with it? He plays through Leighton Stewart, puts it past the keeper, gets his 5th goal of the season. Sutton go 1-0 up. In a very highlight-free game, we've managed to break through. Fantastic pass by Boldvine, and what looked like a very good finish from Leighton Stewart. Holm with the interception, gives it to Boldvine, runs at the defence, sees the gap, plays through Leighton Stewart, side foots it past the goalkeeper, 1-0 Sutton. So we're creeping more towards full time now. 70 odd minutes gone. I think it's time to have a look at maybe some substitutions. We've got some players that are starting to lose a bit of fitness. We're going to bring off Alistair Smith, who's been asked to do a different job today. He's usually playing as the attacking midfielder. One of the only ones that can really cover Eastman in the ball-winning defender role. Other one is Barden, who's having to cover in at right back for Matheson. So we're going to bring on the beauty man himself, Harry. And I would take Goodlife off, because he's a bit unfit, but he's playing really well. I think I'm just going to make that one sub for now. So we go into the last 10 minutes. We have a set piece here. What can Holm do with it? Is he going to cross it in, or is he going to go for a shot? He goes for the shot, and it's just wide. Right, let's get a couple more subs on. Let's bring Knight off for Matthews. Holmes run his race. Let's bring on Tom Carroll. 5 minutes left now in this game. 4 minutes of added on time. Can we negotiate our way through? No, they've got a corner with 2 minutes left. Ward comes and claims it. After that one debacle that we saw in the last episode in the highlights, he's actually a fairly solid and good goalkeeper for this level. But I don't want to speak too far. So Fisher's on the ball now. Can Wimbledon get their revenge for me calling them MK Dons? Great header, just over the bar. Can they mount another attack and get something out of this game? Pearce over the top. John deals with it, heading clear. I mean, he could have maybe controlled that and played around with it a bit, but we're now into added on time and added on time. Can we see this game out? That should be fairly obvious and easy for someone to deal with. We managed to hit it clear, but still again they come forward. Gilbert now controls, and hopefully that's it. Offside. Hopefully we can see this game out now. That's it. Wasted time to the full-time whistle. That's my guy. So we beat Wimbledon 1-0, 17 shots to their 9, 7 on target to their 3, 62% possession. As I said, there weren't many highlights in that one. Let's just go to a little bonus game now. So we need a bit more backup in the full-back areas, so we're just going to complete the signing of Jordan Spence on a free transfer. Coming in on a £1.5 a week contract. We're under our salary cap in this division by about £9,000. We take a look at him. He's a very, very good player for this level. Could even be like a good backup or even play at the level above. So, good to secure him for the rest of the season, and then we'll see where we go from there. So that bonus game is going to be in the Papa John's Trophy, otherwise known as the Pizza Cup. And we're going to be playing Aston Villa under-21s at home. So I mainly use this trophy just to keep some players that don't really play much fit, but I'm going to put more of a first team out than I usually would in this game, seeing as we're going to be watching it. Because we've got Ward in goal, Hart, Pierre, Rowan, new signing Spence at right back, Eastman, Carroll in the midfield, Gambin, Smith, Bodevine, and behind the striker, Stewart. Again, let's try this little cheeky one down the bottom. Doesn't work as well if you put in backup players in. So we see the lineups. We're going to take our usual one. Let's see if there's any recognisable names in this Aston Villa reserve team that we're going to be playing. No would be the answer. They actually are playing young side and not putting in a couple of reserves to get a bit of fitness. So we're live at the Pizza Cup. Hart's going to swing the ball in. Aston Villa deal with it, or do they? Bit of head tennis in the box. Alistair Smith with his 7th goal of the season. I mean, this guy, he's banging in the goals when we play him as an AP. I think he must be second top scorer now, just behind Nerfield, who's injured at the moment. Bit of head tennis. And then Smith, looping header over the keeper, 1-0 Sutton. It's like men against boys. It literally is men against boys. They're going to beat us 5-0 now. Or 5-1, we've scored. Ball over the top. Smith to Stewart, who plays through Gambin, who looked like he was offside. We've scored, but I don't think it's going to be allowed. And yes, it's been chalked off for offside. Villa's under-21's getting up the pitch. Can they mount an attack here? Lovely through ball. Mitchell puts it over the bar. Aston Villa seems to have quite a bit of space in the midfield, but we're closing down. Ball over the top. Ward deals with it easy. Rolls it out to Rowe. It's very unlucky not to be one of our starting centre-backs. His position we are really well strengthened in. And Stewart with a lovely finish to make it 2-0. Lovely ball over the top. An arrowed finish into the bottom corner from Leighton Stewart. We got this guy on loan from Liverpool. He's honestly, I think, going to be top draw. Look at the finish there, decent finish. So he was playing Bougil for a while, who was getting really high ratings, but just not scoring goals. Stewart gets slightly lesser ratings, because I think he does a bit less for the team, but he actually puts the ball in the back of the net, so weighing things up, we're going to be playing Leighton Stewart mainly as our first go-to, but Bougil's always a very good option. Riley with it, curls it round. Smith picks it up, gives it to Gambin. There's a through ball there, and he's found it. Leighton Stewart through on goal. Good save by the keeper. It wasn't quite straight at him, but it was pretty straight at him. We've had 15 minutes gone, and this one is a bit of a highlight fest. Very much unlike the first game we played. Simpson with the effort, and big old Louis Ward, all 6'4" of him. Easy pickings. So in the 21st minute now we have the throw in. Spence goes long. Cleared by Villa. Can they mount a counter-attack now? It's not a bad ball from Olo. And Rowe misses it. Wilson is through. Fires past Ward. Rory Wilson. 2-1. So let's have a look at this. Mitchell with the long ball. It looks like Rose had an absolute shocker here. Missed the ball completely. Wilson's run through. Looks like it's gone through Ward's legs. But he didn't really have much chance. I think there's been more highlights in this game already than there was in the last one in total. Crossed in. Headed over the bar. Who would have thought the Pizza Cup could be this exciting? It's one of the best games we've had on Livecom all season. O'Reilly now going down the wing. Cutting inside. Great effort. Saved by the goalkeeper Ward. Keep trying to take a breath and having a minute between highlights, but it's just not happening. Pierre wins the ball. Gives it to Boldvine. To Carroll. Boldvine's going to win this. He's going to lay it across to Leighton Stewart. 3-1. That's his 7th goal of the season. He's really finding his feet now in this Sutton United team. So yeah, Pierre gives it to Boldvine. To Carroll, who plays a lovely through ball back. Boldvine, nice and composed, just puts it across the box. And leaves Stewart with a simple finish. So coming up to half time, we had a little bit of breathing space where there wasn't a highlight. But Villa have got the corner now. O'Reilly swings it in. He managed to clear, but only as far as Simpson. Going to run into the box. What can he do with it? He smashes one into the far corner. Ewan Simpson. He's right to clap himself there. That's a fantastic effort. You can see here O'Reilly on the set piece. Cleared. But Simpson then does the rest. Good solo run. And just lashes home from just inside the 6-yard box. 3-2 and it's game on. And yet again we get another highlight. Alistair Smith puts it across the Boldvine, and that's a good save from the Villa keeper. But Boldvine has it back, and another good save from their goalkeeper Lane. And finally, that is it. That is half time, and we are 3-2 up. They've had 11 shots to their 6. They've only had 3 shots on target, and 2 of them have gone in. 58% possession on our side, though. Very, very entertaining game so far. So we're going to say well done on controlling possession. That's what we want. We want more of that. That seems to have fired them up a bit. Right, second half's underway. And for, just because I want to go through it and for video length, hopefully there's not as many highlights in this half. As soon as he says that, of course, there's a highlight. Right, Pierre. Going to give it to Ward. Plays it back to Pierre. That's it. Carroll's going to fire a long ball over the top to Leighton Stewart. A bit of a secret weapon that is for us this year. Another good save by their goalkeeper Lane. So 62 minutes gone. Leighton Stewart's must picked up a little bit of a kick. A knock or got taken a bit of a kick and his fitness has gone right down. So we're going to bring on Bougil. Maybe some of these younger defenders won't be able to deal with a bigger, meatier unit. Smith's also a bit tired, so he's going to make way for Haygarth, and that'll be it for now. So we're heading towards the last 10 minutes of this game. Still 3-2. We're going to make some more changes. Boldvine is going to come off for Ben Knight. Eastman is going to come off for Barden, and Holm is going to come on for Carroll. So we're peeking through to the last few minutes now. Can we hold on to this victory? Rowe gives it to Barden. Back to Rowe. Plays it over the top to Bougil. And that looks like it's going to be a penalty for us. So Callum Holm's going to step up. He's had 1 penalty this year. He smashed it home. That's 2 from Callum Holm from the penalty spot this season. Goalkeeper no chance. And that's his 6th goal of the season. Another guy who's having a very, very good season. If you're doing a lower league save, I'd definitely recommend picking him up at the beginning. You get him on a free transfer. About $1,500 a week on wages. And that's it. We see it out. A 4-2 victory against the Aston Villa under-21s in the Papa John's Trophy. Very, very good performance. Dominated possession. Lots of shots on target. And that's it with that win. We've qualified for the next round. We snuck in there on the last game. So we're going to be finding out who we play next very, very soon. Thanks for joining me, guys. We're going to come back probably in about 6 or 7 games time again. I think if we want to make each season around 8 episodes long, that's going to be a sort of a live com every sort of 6-7 games. So we're probably going to be back sometime around November. We're going to do the Rochdale game, which will be the last game before the World Cup break. Right, thanks for that, guys. And I'll see you all again soon. Peace.